Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to PyroFalkon's Let's Play Extravaganza, where we are playing SimCity again, and man, I have looked forward to this for a while. We are starting a fresh city. This is the first city of Quadrant 2. You can see Quadrant 1 in the background there. You can't quite make out the arcology wherever it is, but it's done and it's built. We'll go to the map real quick, and you can see that for some reason it's not listed. Well, that's worrying. But it was done. Truly it was. I don't know where it went. Maybe it'll just take a while for the server to sync up or something. Anyway. But the arcology is over there, and it is functioning. It's, I think, up to density level 4. It is moving. There's all sorts of bullshit already happening here for some reason. But anyway, so Quadrant 2, our great work project, which you see here, will eventually be an international... Okay, enough with the bloody pop-ups. Go away. It will eventually be the international airport. The only thing we need to do the international airport is to have a municipal airport in the region somewhere and have 100 tourists arrive at it. Very simple stuff. This is probably the easiest one to start, or at least do. But we're going to have a lot of money to get the municipal airport running. So, the current plan is this city that we've just entered. It's city number 5. The core name for it is Monet Plateau. Will be the industrial city to build up money, and this city will fund the other cities. And city number 6 will likely be our tourism city, which will greatly benefit from the airport. But for now, this is city number 5, and we need to get ourselves started with some industry. So let's check out what we've got so far. Now this city, I specifically picked it after looking through the 4 cities that are possible that are connected to the Great Work Project. This one has 2 pockets of oil, some scattered ore, and some coal. No matter how you look at it, it's sort of annoying because... I mean, the coal is right in the middle of everything, which is just going to make pollution frickin' everywhere. The oil and the ore can't really help either. But we have to do what we have to do. So we are going to start... Let's see. Let's get rid of the maps. Look at the lay of the land here. It's a pretty severe slope. That's a pretty severe slope. Alright, enough of the bloody freaking pop-ups. I get it. Alright, so let's start by extending our avenue all the way down here. And of course, this city will struggle mightily with cash, because this is the first city of this little quadrant. No city can send this one any money. Which means we're going to be severely hurting on our finances. But luckily we have all the buildings that we can access fairly soon because of the effort put forth by the other cities in the region that we have already done. And I need industrial buildings. Okay, so let's get started as usual. So I've learned all my lessons from the failures of my past. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to be a little bit more careful how we zone roads. We're not going to extend this. We're not going to... Eventually, I will make an avenue come off of this road all the way down here. But that will happen later. And what I like doing when I have future plans that I can't take... When I have future plans I can't take advantage of, and I'm not being stupid, I like giving myself a road border. I'll show you what I mean here. So, like, we're going to... Eventually, we'll want to start sucking up that oil, so I'm going to stick a road here. And I will build nothing south of this road. However, north of the road, we can place some industrial zones. Since those won't feel any impact due to the Wait, what? Why can I not put industrial zones here? Oh, there we go. So unfortunately, this road is going to be a little dangerous and gross due to the fact that we have so much... due to the fact that the wind is going to push the pollution this way. But we will work with that. And another lesson learned from previous excursions, I will not build anything on this road, on the avenue, because we don't want to make the avenue... we don't want to make it so there are actually buildings that appear on the avenue itself. Hopefully that will reduce traffic, or at least increase traffic flow. Now we're going to take another avenue. We're going to extend it that way, and already I'm losing a shit ton of money, but believe it or not, I have a plan. Now see, I don't mind putting a commercial zone on this avenue, although I did not put the avenue exactly where I wanted it. Shit. Ugh. Expensive mistakes are expensive. Yeah, this is what bonds are for. Alright, so... let's see, what I want... yeah, I wanted it, like, up here. Ugh. Hello, plane. The hell? Come on. Work with me. Alright, that's about where I wanted it. Some commercial zones. D-zone that little weirdness that appeared. And then we're going to swing this avenue around. So, extend out the streets. Come on, work with me. Or don't, that's fine, I don't care. Now we're going to make ourselves a little industrial park. I mean, residential park. Now, the pollution from these industrial zones will bother the residential zones a bit, but I'm hoping that the wind continues blowing the pollution this way toward the highway and away from our houses. But we'll burn that bridge when we get there. If you've been watching the series, you know that I haven't built a power plant yet, have I? Oh, right. The other experiment I was going to do, I'm actually going to de-zone those and blow this thing up. Oh, wait, I didn't have to do that. Oh, well. I'm going to try to force the flow of traffic by strategically building the zones. So rather than doing an entire block, if I do it this way, it forces the houses to orient a certain direction. And I think this is going to help the traffic flow in the long run. I'm going to have to watch it carefully to make sure, like this zone here and this zone here don't produce houses that are going a different direction than what I want them to go. We'll see how that does. Alright, that's a good first little bit, a little opening bit, while we try to figure out what's going on and make sure everything works. In the meantime, let's see. Whoops. Okay, because this is going to be the industrial city, I'm more concerned about money than I am the environment. So we are going to build a coal power plant. And we're going to place it up here. Where, again, let's see. Even though I just said I don't want an intersection there. Oh yeah, people have told me that the ground. I don't care. I'm gonna make that dirt road anyway. All right. So stick coal power plant here. This will be our little utility area. Stick a. Ah, that's nice. Stick a water tower here. And a sewage treatment plant. Or a sewage outflow pipe here. Alright, so we've given the three, we've, applied our three, utilities. Have some residential zones and commercial zones. We're going to go to triple speed. What do you want? We need some power in the city. Yes, I just took care of it. Give them a second here. So we're going to turn off global deliveries. Now, or turn on global deliveries. Even though I have coal here in the town, I don't want to, I just place the residential zones on there. I don't care about the coal. There wasn't a whole lot down there to begin with. We're just going to ignore it and just buy it from the... Oh, excellent. We're just going to buy coal from the global market. Now we're going to place down a city hall that just makes everybody happy, but we shouldn't need to expand it because... yes, thank you. Oh, yes, we need to name the town. So everything's going all right so far. We're making a profit. Everybody's happy. Everyone's uneducated, and there's not much to do in the town, but that will change. And as always, I will name the cities after my longtime viewers, because I appreciate all of you, and in PyroFalkon's Let's Play Extravaganza, this is your Let's Play too. And so I will name the city after the first person who actually asked me to name it after him. So, named after Dr. Swag. Welcome to Swaggin' City. So, Swaggin' City will likely not be played very long, because once we get our industry established and once we start making profits hand over fist, then we won't really have to stick around here. It's a very specific city for a very specific purpose, to gather money for everybody else, and in that it will do its job. And after we suck up all the oil from the place, we'll probably just abandon the city and go somewhere else. Or at least not play it anymore. Build an arcology. No. We have other plans, douchebag. Other plans. Alright, so, well, we are building up some cash. Do we qualify for oil? We do qualify for oil. But we don't have the money for oil. We need another 37 grand. So if this was my personal project, like if I wasn't recording for my channel, I would at this point fire up Mario Sunshine and play that while sitting tight and building up some cash. But we're gonna go a little faster. So we're going to take out another loan because I'm stupid and didn't think ahead to just take out a $100,000 loan to be done with it. I'm gonna plop an oil well. Like so. And of course a trade depot. Which can go there. Alright, I don't have a tremendous amount of money here. It's good enough for now. Since I always want to buy everything to put signs and stuff. And I can't afford any garages. Can I afford... No oil pump jack. That's alright. We've got 2 oil pump jacks that will activate once we have the jobs filled. And speaking of jobs, our next thing is to get the number of jobs that we have in the town, since we've just started. By clicking the population graph, going into detail, we see that we have 250 available jobs for the poor, 244 for the medium wealth, 20 for rich people, which all means we need more residential zones. So, we come over here. Come on, where's my guide? Thank you. And... Eminent domain, bitch! Right? Okay. And we'll... Whoops. Once again, let's just carefully to control the flow of traffic. Alright. So by working slowly like this, that maximizes the ability for you to control the situation and hopefully not die. One of the big mistakes of most SimCity players is you build too fast without regard to the amount of money you have. You just want to build, stick stuff down, and the problem is that you run out of money fast with no way to make it up. Oh, forgot to set to export raw oil. What do you want? There, we've had reports of some crazy guy that calls himself Dr. Vu threatening the region. There's only one way to defeat him. Maxis Man! No. But I will, if the opportunity arises, I will indeed place Dr. Vu's Manic Manor, or whatever the hell it's called. We'll do some evil stuff in this town instead. So it seems everything's working out pretty well so far. Traffic flow's decent. Of course, when you only have 2,000 people in your city, then, you know, traffic flow's going to be good. All right, so we have definitely made an impact on available jobs, especially for the poor. Let's further expand the residential zone. We'll go the opposite direction now. Let's extend this street. Alright, now we have a block. We're going to lay down some residential zones here. And here. And here. And here. And there. But in this block, we're going to increase the value of the area so we can try to get some medium wealth people moving in. So we're going to go to our parks, go to nature, find something decent. Sure. Except that doesn't quite do what I need it to do. So we're going to just... There we go. And let's see. Come on. Do I have a really tiny thing I can place there? I guess just another pond. There we go. Perfect. It's pretty much the radius I wanted to cover. So we're going to see if that helps out, and that brings a balance. You can already see that we've got a pretty decent residence coming up here. Medium wealth. Nice little chimney. White fencing for the patio. 2-car open garage, or driveway. That's a nice place I'd like to live in, except for the awful blue siding. And, oh, wow, they've popped up everywhere. Excellent. Alright, so let's take another look. Oh, wait, people are still moving in. We're going to hang out for a second while those moving vans get done with whatever they're getting done with. And healthcare suddenly becomes a problem. Well, you guys are just going to have to deal. But we are going to place the Red Cross Relief Center. I mentioned this when I first downloaded it several episodes ago. You can get the Red Cross Relief Center by paying $10 to EA, which apparently 80% of it goes to the Red Cross, which seems cheesy to me. EA can certainly afford to give 100% of it to Red Cross, but, well, we all know EA's preference when it comes to what they do with your money. But anyway, it's free with 0 upkeep. We're going to place it right next to the mayor's mansion, or the city hall rather, just in case something goes wrong with the city, just in case we have a natural disaster inflict us. This way we have plenty of people who can help out. So we're going to just hang on for a minute here. Okay, let's check our... Alright, we've only made 48 medium wealth workers? guess we need to expand that radius some more after all. Okay, let's just make this whole thing medium wealth if we can. So and we'll again increase the radius of the parks here. Let's see. Yeah. Alright. Well. There we go. Now we'll get it one of these days. Or one of these. Yeah, alright. Now we're talking. Yeah, we'll just leave 2. Yeah, this looks good. Okay, so medium wealth everywhere. Alright, and finally, some of the information from the first quadrant is catching up over to this city. It seems that we finally have access to clean coal generators and stuff like that. But I'm not going to spend that kind of money because clean coal generators are very expensive. But we'll do that once we manage to start turning a killer profit. Although we are making pretty good money right now. But we'll start, we will further improve this town in the next episode of the Let's Play. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you tomorrow.